Okay, I think I'm live. Let me share. I need to share this post. I made a post. I need to post this online so someone sees this. This is true live. So we're gonna, I just edited it. I'm just gonna share it. I'm gonna share the screen window. Very specific. This is what we're shush. Oh, damn it. I probably should have not done this, but I don't care. It is what it is. This is going to be in depth, so if you can't sit through me posting on Instagram, then yeah, we won't get there. Over the past year, I have downloaded it. It's making me sweat. I've been putting off posting consistently for years. So this is a bit of a shock to me that I've decided to do this, but we've got to go with it, and it's either going to go well or it's going to go really badly. So enjoy the ride. Testing. What was the description of this? I'm just going to put testing viral AI side hustles. Follow live on YouTube. Hashtag. I don't even know if I'm putting hashtags because we don't do hashtags anymore, apparently. That's it. That's a reel. I'm going to do it as a trial reel. I'm going to do it as a trial reel because it saves my soul a little bit. Where are we? Share. Let visual. Oh, cute. I'm not getting distracted. I see this thing, I get distracted. Now I need to share this link. I'm going to put it. I'm on Instagram now. Oh, yeah, you can see. It's still uploading, but we're going to go to my profile. 216 followers, guys. So let's see what happens. Edit profile. Oh, I don't know whether you should be able to see this, but oh well, this is me editing my profile. I don't think there's anything. I can't. It's only available on linked. Okay, so good start. Do it on my phone. If you want a crash course on how to go live, then go. I can't paste. Oh, I can. Guys, you can copy from your laptop and paste onto your phone. Testing AI side hustles live. Boom. So is that, it's not the first one that comes up. And it's just so finicky, but I want it to be the first link that comes up. God, I wish I could go back and start again, but I can't. That's not how lives work. Let me just copy and remove link. I want this to be so easy for someone. So right now we're just going to put that link in second. Okay, so just to keep things going, we are testing AI workflows today. And we're going to see what happens because I do this all the time behind closed doors. There we go. That's done. That should be done now. Refresh. But we're not. Is it even posted? Oh, it's a trial reel. If I could start again, I would. But I won't. So here's what we're doing. It's gone now. I'm going to comment to DM. So this is what it says. It says, I asked ChatGPT to make me money fast. 3 pumps, 1 chat, something real to sell this week. So let's see. I'm not going to show my DMs live. Just, I don't know what I've been talking to people about. But I will bring this up. Oh. Damn, the post office man's come. Give me 1 sec. You got it? This is scrappy. Yes, send to me. That's what we're doing right now. Yes, send to me. I follow you. Oh, I can't deal with this. Still says you aren't following me. Do you know what? I don't like it when people ask me to follow them for their lead magnet. I really don't like it. If I want to follow you, I will follow you. And if you ask me, I think like I will just unfollow you. Now I've got to give my email address. See, this is the thing about the clickbait. This is why I'm doing this, is because you go to so much effort to get these things and then they let you down. Got it. Awesome. Grab it here. So much nonsense to get through. See, it's not even giving me taking me direct to what I wanted. You're kidding. Do you know what? I can't find it. So we're going to screenshot and type it out. Type this word for word, okay? Based on our chats. It's a very, very simple. So then, I don't know if you can see, but I'm going to screenshot, use the text feature on Mac. I don't think you can see this. I'm going to use both ChatGPT and Claude just for funsies, and compare them, because why not? So we're going here. Get rid of that now. We're on chat. We'll keep it on chat. Go. Running them at the same time. So this was its 5.6 Sol high, and this one is Opus 5 high. I want to be notified. And then while we're doing this, we shall screenshot the rest of the prompts. Combine my skills. I'm trying to work out whether the full thing is the prompt. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the first bit. Maybe I shouldn't have done it as a trial wheel. Maybe I should just post it. How do I untrial a reel? Ooh, 2 people.
Over the past year,
I have no manage trial wheels. Add to. Don't know. Not important. Who cares, Fear? People will either watch it or they won't. Combine text bit. This is raw, and this is what it's like, and we've just got to get used to this. It's not going to be perfect the first time around. Oh, that's the first screenshot. I think, oh, Claude is finished now. Okay, based on the chats, also, this is very revealing that I'm reading out my ChatGPT. What's happening here? My top 3 skills are AI creative direction, treating AI as a production method rather than the personality and directed output to the standard. Now, also, we can't trust ChatGPT and Claude because they only know what I tell it. So I could be gassing it up. And it thinks that I've done more than I'm not because I never finish anything, which is why I'm going live. Articulation, particularly live. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Non-technical build capability. Top 3 hobbies. 2 things worth pushing on before you answer this. The hobby split is weaker than the question assumes. You have explicitly framed the offline craft as load bearing to the. Oh God, it's so boring sometimes reading these chats. Top 3 hobbies. Shoemaking. I mean, I said I wanted to do that one time, but let me. What was I asked it? Based on our chats, what are my top 3 versus my ask me 3 clarifying questions? Well, it didn't ask me, so I'm going to say that my top 3 hobbies are testing AI workflows, because it actually is, sewing, and what's another hobby of mine? I do like content creation and filming. It is quite fun. I do film it. God, this is hard. Yeah, just AI, just content creation. It is funny. Let's just go for it. Oh, no, that's my heart. Yeah. And building or making things in general, really. What has ChatGPT said? See, ChatGPT's asked me the questions. What 3 activities would you still choose to do if they produce no money, audience growth, or measurable progress? I'd probably still test. I'd probably still like play around with AI. So, and yeah, make things in general. I have to give the same answers, don't I? 2, what do other people constantly praise you for, rely on you, or pay you to do? Gosh, sometimes it's hard to say those things out loud. People praise me on my confidence. They ask me for help with AI. Self-taping because of my acting. And they pay me for admin. Should I classify broad transferable abilities such as creative direction problems as a skill or focus on specific disciplines? Let's do broad transferable abilities. Okay, let's go back to Claude. I think I'm slightly coming down from the stress of going live, but the first one's always going to be rocky. Just got to get on with it. Trial by fire. Okay, it's asked me some questions. Then the split I gave you is wrong in a way that is more useful than corrections suggest. What your list? Too much nonsense. I just don't want to hear it sometimes. What it changes? I don't care. What is this list actually for? Oh my God. Okay, do you know what? Fine. We're gonna play the rules. So I'm gonna screenshot this, click it. It's a shame I didn't do my whole window, but oh my God, I'm gonna change to, how do I edit the screen share? Nope. Stop sharing. I'm gonna stop sharing for a second. I'm gonna share entire screen. Yeah. Ooh. Is that my phone is on? I'm gonna disconnect Bluetooth. I think. I put do not disturb on. I'm pretty sure my phone is texting me. So let's do screen one and just go full pelt. I think I don't want to share. No, there we go. So I show you what I'm doing. I screenshotted it. I'm doing Command Shift 4. I go like this. To be fair, and also this test might not be true because she might give a really intense. Not working. She might give a really good PDF that goes with this. Oh my God. Yeah, just okay, there we go. Why are you being like that? I mean, let's just type it. In fact, let me share the prompts that she just sent. But also it's about the fundamentals of it. What is it actually for? Into one easy idea to sell this week without spending more than £100. $100. How much is $100? I'm going to say $100. Just keep it simple. Also, because do you know what? We are testing the claims of the actual post. So let's just send that. And we're going to copy this, synthesized whatever this is. Ooh, here's her thing. Also, great work, love women in AI. This is not, oh, I'm on my Substack. Follow me on Substack, guys. Figure out with Via. This is not a drag, by the way, on Liz on the web. She looks like she's doing a great thing. So I just want to test it out live. I'm sharing 100 workflows to make money online. Do you think it's this? There was no explanation as to what. Oh my God, my stomach is rumbling. It's in this series. I can't find it. So I'm just gonna do what I was gonna do before. And I'm gonna say combine my single skills. The idea, finish one thing. A 90-minute live session where a founder brings one unfinished thing, a landing page, a deck, a launch email, brand direction. They keep starting and you finish it with them on the call. Not advice on how to finish it, finished on screen in front of them. So combination, not just consultancy. Your 3 hobbies are one instinct. You cannot leave something half made. That's the opposite. To be fair, I'm very good at helping other people finish things, but I can't finish things myself. So I'm going to push back and just say that I'm really good at starting and great at helping others get stuff done. But I think until I've truly helped myself finish things, which I'm making progress to right now, I think maybe something else. Oh, but I will say, but is that avoidance? AI self-tape sprint. I don't want to do that. But I can do that. A 60-minute session helping another actor move from I don't know what to do with these sides to clear character choices, a filming plan, and greater confidence. Yeah, I can do that. This isn't as fun as I thought it was going to be. Is anyone on chat with me? Hey, there's one person watching. Hi. I thought it was going to be something sexier, but maybe this is the issue is, you know, we see these prompts online. It sounds like it's going to be something really fun. And then maybe it's not what we thought it would be. I say something, they receive AI-assisted research and character exploration. The only issue with that is I just don't know whether people would pay an AI self-tape sprint. No, that's just weird. That's a weird. See, this is the thing. These are weird ideas. I just remembered that I try and fix the problem. So that's why we're here is I'm getting annoyed because it's not working. But that's the whole point of this is that the prompts are strange. Let's just keep going. But then we're going to get back to this because this is not great. Ooh, what have I done? And then finally, we're asking, act like Hormozi. This is a very common thing that people do is this is like borrowed trust. Someone sees that they're using Alex Hormozi and therefore they think, okay, this is definitely going to work. I'm going to stay on ChatGPT for this one. And just play it through. Because this is interesting. But I want to come back, find a thing that I can actually test out because I actually don't want to test that out. So, the Fios site is built. I built my website. I did build my website and host it for free, which is something that I would love to share with people. Sometimes is a new start. You're proposing to solve a finishing problem by starting a fourth thing. That is the tell. The asymmetry is real and it is not a disqualification. Finishing your own work and finishing someone else's are different capabilities, and the difference is structural rather than moral. Other people's work has a visible end state because you are outside of it. Your own has no forcing function because you are the person who would have to be it. Editors finish books they could not have written. Producers ship films they are not in. You are being the forcing function for other people in this offer, so it does not require you to have the problem, solve the problem. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Do not restructure the offer. Remove the objection. Deploy the VR site. Yeah, it's deployed. The site is, what have I done? The site is deployed. Also for reference, let me just show my website that I built. This is the website. Imagery by me. I had Claude, I think, kind of hold my hand while we built it from scratch, all the different pages, designed it. I did not get AI to design this. I made sure that I designed it myself. Animations, it's got a live Substack link to it, a contact form, which I built, which sends to my CRM, the CRM that I haven't shared or started posting about, which is why we're doing this live, because apparently I won't do anything unless I'm forced to. So yeah, I can help people. It's got a services page with like calendar booking, everything on it. So maybe, and this is my work that I make with AI and the resources. So yeah, that's done. Good, that's the objection done. Why are you? Oh, it's saying I need to add the offer. Okay, let's do it. So one thing I'm going to do, just keep working live until we do it. So, oh my God. This is terrifying. We're going to go. So I need to add the offer, one section above the fold or close to it, name what they get, price, and then post it. Not a launch announcement. Those perform badly. The Substack piece I was going to write with the site linked at the bottom as the place. So let's carry on with Claude and see if what it's telling me to do. Also, what did it tell me to do for this AI self-tape thing? Using Hormozi's blunt offer first approach, spend the 2 hours having direct conversations with actors. Identify 15 actors you genuinely know and can personally reference. It's just your daily target is 15 new messages, 5 follow-ups, and at least 1 direct invitation to pay. Yeah, I mean, that works. I think if it has given you an idea that you're genuinely excited about, but I personally think that sometimes your hobbies, it's done it the wrong way round. It's chosen. Anyway, I don't know. It's just not, I don't like the idea of giving you one idea and you not being able to choose it. So maybe I just say, can you give me 10 ideas to choose from, as I'm not keen on this idea. Let's go. 20 direct asks a day. Nothing else counts. This is for my finish him. Nothing else counts. The 2 hours will be 100 minutes of writing and sending one-to-one messages to named people who could pay you this week. 20 minutes logging what came back, and that's it. Not content, not anything, not refining the offer, what that looks like. And it's given me an example of a DM. You mentioned this. I'll finish with you on a call. 90 minutes, £150, Thursday morning or Friday afternoon. Oh, that is so bold. I mean, we've committed, so we're trying it. The only number you track when you're allowed to change the offer after 50 asks, not before, and then read the no's. Why this is specifically for you. You start well and build well. That means the 2 hours will feel unproductive because nothing exists at the end of them. And that feeling is the point. Every hour you've spent on something with an output has been an hour that felt better and moves you less. The discomfort is the signal you're finally doing the constraint. 2 hours first thing before anything gets built. Not after the site tweak, not after the post. The days, what is it trying? Let me just double check. Are you saying I need to do 2 hours now before I've updated the offer on my website? What has ChatGPT said? ChatGPT, if you're new here, oh no, they left. Whoever came left. But if you are new here and watching this back, it doesn't really matter because it's live. Anyway, so 10 small service-led offers. Yeah, idea to offer sprint. I think we should go with this. Create an AI setup, personalized set of AI instructions and prompt the customer actually works. Content repurposing, turn one video, AI workflow, identify, improve one repetitive business, messy brain business reset. Ooh. Sort competing ideas into one priority and realistic 30-day action plan. AI confidence hour. Patient, jargon-free help for someone who wants to use AI but feels overwhelmed by it. Creators review their current content and planning system, then provide a short video. Help a multi-passionate person choose, simplify, and restart one abandoned creative project. help a creative shape a checklist. Do you know what I think is? I was hoping for a digital product idea. Maybe that's, maybe it's that, I guess, I'm going to use this. For a digital product idea that I could make and then sell. What was the prompt again? Into one easy idea to sell this week. Maybe those things sell better. Would you say that services are easier to sell than digital products? Yes, the website isn't in the path. A one-to-one ask carries the offer inside it. Name, price, 2 dates, closed question. Nobody you message this week will read the site before replying because you're messaging people who already know who you are. The site matters for the 11th person who hears about you from the 10th. The only thing you actually need first, a Stripe payment link, got one. 10 minutes, no design, no page. Yeah, that's fine. That's the entire prerequisite because you need someone to send someone who says yes. So payment link, 2 hours of asks, then build whatever you want. Cool. The reason I'd hold the line here is that the offer section is a genuinely reasonable thing to do. It takes about 30 minutes and it will produce a better artifact than 2 hours of unanswered messages. That's exactly what makes it the more dangerous of the two tasks. Every reason to do it first is a good reason. That's the shape the pattern takes. I don't get am I crazy or has that just contradicted itself? The reason I'd hold the line here is that the offer section is a genuinely reasonable thing to do. It takes about 30 minutes and it will produce what are you chatting? It will produce a better artifact than 2 hours of unanswered messages. I'm gonna just say I'm confused. Are you saying make the offer section or send the messages? Bam. Yes, services are usually easier to sell when you have no customers yet because the outcome is personalized, the value is clearer, and you only need one buyer. A digital product is easier to deliver repeatably, but it's generally harder to get noticed and trusted. That doesn't mean you should sell a service if what you actually want is to make a product. Your strongest digital product idea is the creative project finisher, an AI-guided digital kit for multi-passionate people who have too many ideas and struggle to finish any of them. Turn a messy idea into one small, finished, shareable product in 7 days. It could contain listing the things it can contain, prompts. Ooh, this is a good point that actually I have a website, a vibe-coded website that I made last night, actually, which I will get the link for now. Content reset. Ooh, I'm gonna take this off to sign it because that would be dangerous. Ooh, Clinton, hey, oh, hey, yeah, we are doing a trial by fire, Clinton, and just seeing what happens if I go live testing things that I do. I'm just signing into my ChatGPT on a, oops, try again. I'm trying to sign site that I vibe coded last night. Here we go. And then I can drag it back over. So I'll drag it back over to this window. So this is what I made last night, which is a content reset site. It needs a bit of work on the look of it. I think it just looks a bit naff. But the idea is that you have all your content in one place. Kind of like Notion. I've been using Notion. There's lots of different systems. But it's the content, it goes from the idea into actually posting, because everyone right now is teaching you how to come up with ideas, how to make money online, but they're not really showing you how to implement it, how to put that into your schedule, how to get the thing actually done, which is why half the people online who want to make money aren't making money, because they aren't getting it done. This is the same reason why I'm literally doing a live right now, because sometimes the editing of videos and the production and the packaging of everything is getting in the way of doing things. So you've just got to find something that works for you. And then you hopefully add to that. So yeah, this really does need work. It's a bit of a mess. But the main thing was that you can add, is that in a, where can you, anyway, I haven't tested, I had this on mobile and it looks different. You drag into your calendar. Ooh. Build my schedule. Yeah. I'm just going to build it. Bam. Oh my gosh. And so the idea is that you set it up on your system, you put your niche, you put your monthly focus, you put your different content pillars and whatever you want to do, any recurring series, and then you set what different steps would be. This is set already. So whether you're posting a reel, a carousel, a newsletter, or YouTube, how many different steps there are that need to be done. And then you can kind of say when you're available. And then when you add an idea to it, which I don't know where it put that. Oh yeah, see, quick capture. You can put your idea in here. Maybe it's like testing AI workflows live. That is now gone into the ether and I have no idea where it's gone. It's now in the inbox. See, this needs so much work. Capture without organizing. Ooh, that's cool. Basically what I do is user UX design, because I'll build this out, the idea, get it kind of functional, and then I'll start testing it. So here I would start looking this and think, okay, I want to be able to click on that. I want to be able to click on all these things and open a page, because here it says the name of the thing and the content pillar and the reason for posting it, but it doesn't have the script in there. And you want to have the script if you're going to be editing or filming. So anyway, that was that. I don't know why we did that, why I was doing that, but the question is, and Clinton, if you are still on here, I need, like, the good thing about live is people can jump in and ask questions, but do we do the service-based thing and go and email everyone and ask them if they want help finishing things, or do we build a digital product? That's the question that we're asking today. Do you know what? No matter what happens, I think I might do this again, even if no one watches it, because I actually just need to do these things. Terrifying. Okay, it's telling me to send the messages. That sequence is badly built and inverted my point. What I meant was the offer section produces a better artifact, and that is precisely why it's the wrong task. Yes, task avoidance. Oh, Clinton has said digital product. So we have decided. But good thing to know is that if you are struggling to finish things and AI is giving you you've got like shiny new ideas, usually the better idea in your mind is probably not the better idea, because yeah, messaging people is giving me the heebie-jeebies, but I'm gonna have to do it. So let's do digital product. And also I think digital products is a hot topic, and it's the 20th of August and I have a load of Higgsfield credits to burn through. So let's go for it and let's do it. Okay. So the AI project finisher. This is the question. Turn a messy idea into one small finished shareable project in 7 days. So it's got I'm trying to think what would be good to put in it. But it says make version 1 as a polished PDF or a Notion style workbook plus copy and paste AI instructions. The important move is to pre-sell it before completing it. Create the name, promise, mock-up, and contents page, then offer 10 founding copies at £17 with delivery at the end of the week. Interesting. Pre-sell before we make. I think I've read that a lot, actually, that you should be testing ideas before spending. So, because I spent so much time doing this, and I don't think anybody even cares. So, but I do it because I find it fun. So that gives you a digital product sale without spending a week building something nobody has requested. A simple sales proposition would be, you don't need another place to store your ideas. You need a system that helps you choose one. Make it manageable and finish it. The creative project finisher uses AI to turn one idea into a realistic 7-day making plan, whether you're creating content, sewing something, or building a digital product. Services are objectively easier to sell first, but this is a digital product I think fits you better. The way to reduce the difficulty is to sell the founding edition manually like a service before building the finished product. When you say sell the founding edition like a service, what do you mean exactly? I think it just means pre-sell it. Or am I building it with someone? I mean, sell it through direct conversation. So either way, we're going to have to talk to people. I'm going to have to DM them. That's how this is going to go. Spending so much time, then end up not releasing anything. Yeah, exactly. That is just a classic thing. We just spend so much time playing around, building things, writing drafts, not posting. I have a Substack article that I've been researching for like the past week, and I've not released it. And that is probably could make me money. It does not mean pretending the product is finished or creating a custom version for every buyer. What it looks like: create the product name, a visual mock-up, clearly label it founding pre-sale, offer 10 copies directly through Instagram stories, email, and personal messages, collect payment using a simple payment link, tell the buyers the exact delivery date, ask buyers 1 or 2 questions about what they struggle to finish, use those answers to build one stronger product, email the same finished kit to every founding buyer. You might post, I'm creating the creative project finisher, an AI guided kit that helps multi-passionate people choose one idea, shrink it into something manageable, and finish it in 7 days. I'm opening 10 founding copies for £17 before I release it publicly. Founding buyers will receive the complete kit on 20th August and can help shape the examples included. I also think I would include that founding members will get this version and any future versions as well, because that's going to keep growing. And if someone responds, you say, what kind of project are you? I'm checking whether the kit would genuinely help before I send you the details. That's nice, but if someone has replied, okay. That conversation tells you whether the problem is real, and if it is, you can send the payment link. The distinction is manual sales, individual conversations, personal follow-up, and manually sending the product. Digital delivery, every buyer ultimately receives the same. reusable product, layer automation once it sells, create the polished sales page, automated checkout, and instant delivery. Now, because this is going to technically be a series that will hopefully get better, and I have a full CRM and automation situation already set up with the amazing creator funnels by Joe MC. So I can actually show this from start to finish, which is, yeah, I'm excited now. I wasn't excited about the first idea, but I'm kind of excited about making this work. So let's just see what happens and how we build a digital product live. It's 1:15. Yeah, I have not had any food, which means I'm going to work better because I get sleepy after I eat. Okay, so one thing I will say is creating an AI digital product is a fun idea. It gives you a really compelling idea that you're like, that sounds amazing. Yes, we all want that. The question is, can it be done? Can this creative project finisher work? Does it work? And the only problem I have with pre-selling something is, I'm pre-selling something that I don't know whether works yet. Now, I'm the kind of person that I'll keep working until it works. So how do I guess I think I would sell this as I'm looking for testers for a new project. So it's more like this is the problem that I want to solve, because it is the problem that I want to solve anyway, which is why it suggested it to me, because it knows my audience and my niche and knows me. But I don't want to, the whole thing about testing these viral clickbaits is that we're getting sold promises a lot. And I don't want to add to that problem. So what I need to sell is not the promise, is the invitation to join me in solving this thing. So a digital kit, what do people actually need? They need maybe it needs to be that they give their idea to AI and AI helps them make a plan. Yeah, so there we've got a personalized 7-day making plan, daily I'm stuck prompts, materials, tools, and preparation checklist, a finish line checklist, and sharing plan. Maybe I just say that to it. The problem I have is selling something I don't have proof of working yet. For example, I'm fairly confident to sell a version of this because when I've tested it out, because I know it works. And I'm not selling an outcome, I'm selling just a product. I know that the workflow works. Here I'm selling like, you will finish something, and that's setting up a problem, solving a problem when you don't even know whether you can. That's really up to them. The buyer can buy your product, but they have to put the work in, which is the same with kind of anything, I guess. Maybe it's discovering why you're not finishing things. The problem I have is selling something I don't have proof of working yet. Is part of the product diagnosing why they haven't finished, and diagnosing why they haven't finished and outlining not outlining, why they haven't finished, and assessing whether the thing they want to finish is manageable. I don't know how to spell manageable. Is that how you spell? With an E. Manageable in the time frame selected. Ooh, I've had an idea. Okay, so this is an idea to improve. Oh, we also, bearing in mind this, oh, what have I done? I clicked something. Bearing in mind that this, oh God, this only I keep clicking things. Oh, it's because I'm doing that. I've got a little trackpad here, little tracky paddy. That's pretty awesome. Moves around. Oh, okay. Right. Huh. So here is what I have to say. Step-by-step tutorials, AI prompts, secrets, and my strategy PDF guide. When I read this as a beginner, all I think is I need to put in 3 prompts and then I will have my product and then I will go out and the product will be great. And that is not true because you need to do market research. So I'm thinking of creating a prompt. I'll read this in a sec, but I'm thinking of creating a prompt that will scrape Reddit for this specific problem and try and identify what the most effective version of this is that people will buy for, what is that, £17, did I say? Okay, yes, that should be the core of the product, and it resolves the proof problem because you don't initially promise this will make you finish. You promise a useful, testable diagnosis. In 10 minutes, find out why your project has stalled, whether it fits your available time, and what version you could realistically finish. See, this is much better, but you have to know the questions you need to ask. I reposition it as the finishability test rather than the creative project finisher. Is this now something that someone will pay £17 for? Yes, if the outcome is that they finish something. Because, for example, I don't edit anything, I don't post anything, and that is stalling my business. So now I've decided to go live so I don't have to edit and it's just posted automatically. You know, we're solving problems there. How the product works, the user enters where? This sounds mysterious, into my lair. Into the chat. What they want to make, what finished means, their chosen deadline, realistic hours available, what already exists, tasks still required, skills and materials they lack, external dependencies where they usually get stuck. The tool then produces 3 things. Blocker diagnosis. The primary problem might be unclear finish line, oversized scope, insufficient time, too many resolves. Yep, we get it. Finishability assessment. Manageable within the selected time frame, possible if the scope is reduced. Red, not realistic with the current time, scope, or resources. Revised project. It recommends the smallest worthwhile version, what to remove or postpone, a more realistic deadline, the next 3 actions, and a simple completion plan. The calculation should use transparent rules rather than allowing AI to make vague guess. For example, estimated work should occupy no more than around 70% of person's available project time, leaving room for mistakes, decisions, and interruptions. How to get proof without selling an unproven promise. Don't pre-sell this version. Run a calibration test first. Yes, I thought so. Build the minimum assessment. Put 5 real stalled projects through it for free. Okay, I can get testers. Okay, I'll get 5 people to test it. Record it. Oh no, is that me? I don't know. Record its diagnosis and recommendation. Ask whether the diagnosis felt accurate. Check whether they completed the revised version within their selected time frame. Improve the questions and scoring. Sell the tested version as a founding. Okay, this I can get on board with, is testing a product for free. Although that's me avoiding making money again, which is why we're here. I don't need to prove that it transforms someone into a person who always finishes things. You need evidence that it can identify the likely blocker, catch unrealistic project scopes, produce a more manageable version, and give the user a clear next action. That is a much narrower, more credible claim, and honestly a more distinctive product. AI is helping with interpretation, adaptation, while your real intellectual property is the diagnostic framework and finishability logic. Okay. Right. Let me think. So I still want to do the Reddit research. I still need to, what else do I need to do? I need to build a first version. Where did it say this? I've missed it. Ah, yeah, here it is. Build a minimum assessment. Right, we need to build a prompt so that Reddit, I'm going to need to start making notes. I'm going to, I want to open notes, but I feel like I'm scared what my notes are. And I've shared the whole window. If I go to a different window, will you? Yes, you will. So I'm going to make notes on my notebook. Woo! Where's my notebook? Here. It's very dangerous. This is a very dangerous game I'm playing. That is why live is fun, because you can see whether it's great. So we're going to make notes. We're going to make notes on the notebook so that I don't accidentally reveal, I don't know, my credit card details on the internet. So we need to build a Reddit prompt. This is a very uncomfortable position to write in. Build a Reddit scraper prompt, which we will do live because why not? Build a Reddit scraper prompt, which will be to research so that the marketing material that I make for this digital product is aligned with what the buyer actually speaks like. And also then we know we're making a product that works as well. So we need to build a Reddit scraper. What else do we need to do? We need to build a minimum assessment. So we need to outline what the minimum assessment needs. And then I need to source material. I need to source material for to build it. Yeah, basically. Because if you want to build something good, it needs to be backed on science. We need to do research. My favorite, build minimum assessment, which I'll put an arrow down to say, well, that I don't need to know. I know that I'm going to do that. So why don't we ask it for help with next steps, or just ask it like, what are the best next steps for this? I'm thinking of checking Reddit for real feedback on this. What else are we doing? we're checking Reddit for real feedback. So hang on a 60 second. Do you not get notified when I thought I'd just check the post, so I got distracted. I really want to share this to my actual page, but oh well, it's done now. What are the best next steps for this? I'm thinking of checking Reddit for real feedback on this, but also need to make sure I don't get sidetracked. I feel like this is a two-part series. Need to make sure I don't get sidetracked. How do I determine the best minimum assessment? You know, why not ask AI? But I think, yeah, I think I'll just ask it. I'll test it myself. I'll create it, and bish bash bosh. We'll go with that. Well, this has been a fun experiment. No, I'm not asking. I'm going to turn this into a tightly bounded validation sprint, a short Reddit evidence check, a fixed stopping rule, and a first assessment small enough to test without building the first product. I was going to build the prompt myself. Oh well, it is just completely ignored me. The best next step is to create a manual version of the assessment, run 5. Yeah, I know that you just told me. And only then build the digital product. Reddit should inform the questions, not an open-ended research project. What Reddit already suggests, recurring problems aren't all the same. People can't accurately imagine how much work fits into their available time. One discussion describes projects feeling like everything and now because the person cannot visualize the stages or time frame. Some projects are simply too ambitious for the maker's current experience. Planning and doing are separate problems. Someone can have a perfectly organized plan but still struggle at the point of action. True. Novelty, boredom, and starting the next idea can interrupt otherwise viable projects. Yes. Sometimes the person consciously doesn't value completion. The enjoyment came from experimentation and learning. Yes. That last point is important. Your product should first determine whether this project genuinely needs to be finished. The minimum assessment is the fewest questions required to change the recommendation. Start with these 7. What exactly are you trying to finish? The resulting diagnosis. I'm not going to read all this because what I probably should. This is a long thing. It's all right. Okay. The minimum assessment. Sometimes reading AI is so boring. Make me money. The minimum assessment is the fewest questions. Okay, so we've got finished the resulting diagnosis, blah, 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 manageability logic, blah, blah, blah. Avoiding. Today, 2 hours, focus next steps. Write the exact promise. Find out whether your project is finishable in your chosen time frame, what is blocking it, what version is realistic. 45 minutes, review no more than 15 Reddit threads. Record only, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm going to make it a scraping bot so it can do it for me. put the 7 questions into a plain document, complete it using one of your own unfinished projects. Next, invite 5 people. I'm going to say the big question is, why would someone pay I think it said £17 was what we were going to put for. £17 for this. Do I need to add, or yeah, I'm going to say, why would someone pay for £17 for this? I mean, I think I can make this work £17 because I would collate all the information that I will be researching, so it will be interesting for them to read. But here he says, honestly, they probably wouldn't pay £17 for the assessment as currently described. A questionnaire that returns your scope is too large feels like a free quiz. Yes, exactly. Especially when someone could ask ChatGPT something similar. The assessment is useful, but isn't yet the product. People would pay £17 if it removes meaningful costs, wasting another weekend, buying materials for unrealistic project, abandoning something they genuinely care about, feeling overwhelmed, spending hours trying to decide what to cut. So a more valuable £17 product is, and now we've changed again, which here is the problem with AI. The assessment becomes the first part of a personalized project rescue pack. So the buyer receives the finishability verdict, the blocker diagnosis, rewritten project brief, a minimum worthwhile version, a realistic workload calculation, session-by-session plan, a personal AA project coach, instructions they can put into ChatGPT, yes, a restart protocol. Now, this is good, and the reason why I'm going to tell you this is good is because I'm building it. No, no, it's because, yes, you can open up ChatGPT and you can say, hey, ChatGPT, I don't finish anything. Can you help me finish things? And it will give you back the first version of whatever this was. But where I come in is that I enjoy building things with AI in terms of I enjoy creating custom GPTs. I enjoy building apps and websites and visual things that require whatever this means. So I'm selling my expertise in that sense, and that is what is making the product viable and profitable, hypothetically, because we don't know whether this would sell any yet or not. And the problem with these AI viral things is that people are plugging in 3 little prompts here, which, as I said, this woman is great. She teaches people AI. So this is not the point. The point isn't that the person who created this is bad. It's actually what the customer expects from these things. That's where we need to change our personal mindset on this. Is when it gives you back a simple question, a simple answer after a few simple prompts, you're not adding anything extra. You're not adding your expertise onto this. And if you are using AI for every step of the way, then why can't someone do that themselves? That is basically why you need to do something that other people might not do. And sometimes that thing is the researching and the effort that you're putting into it. If you're saving someone time because you've tested out workflows, you've tested out this coach, or you've tested out whatever you're selling, then great. But if you expect to chuck a few prompts into ChatGPT and make exactly what it tells you, and then go and mock up something on Higgsville to make a nice pretty photo for it and then post it, and you're going to make £1 million, it's not going to work. So I think people have said before that if you want to make money with AI, you need to make sure that the thing works without AI, and then use AI to scale, use AI for research, use AI to deliver the thing faster through automation. but it shouldn't be end-to-end AI because, well, then everyone can do it. Well, what are you selling? So I would say the initial verdict for this viral thing is fairly good, actually. I think the service idea that it gave me here, pretty decent. It's given me what I need to do now. And if I actually go and do these things, then that should, that's part of doing a business. And only when I test these things out further will we know. But overall, I'm going to give it, yes, give this a try. Give this a try because, yeah, it's been a good fun thing. Now, the hard bit is actually building the product, building the service, doing the outreach. AI can't do that for, well, you're wrong. AI can do that for you now. AI is doing the outreach. AI, so yeah, maybe. Anyway, so that's the initial kind of thing I'm feeling for that is, yeah, fair. So let's make some money online. Oh, I just cracked my fingers. This is fun. Say hi if you're watching, because otherwise it's just me, ChatGPT, and Claude. But I really would love to build this Reddit scraper bot live so that people can see how that is done. So what I need to do, because I'm talking to ChatGPT right now, but what I actually need to do is on Claude. So I'm going to show you how to switch between the two. I'm going to say, I'm going to be using Claude. Me using Claude to scrape Reddit. Can you give me a detailed handover? Can you give me a detailed handover? Handover. Give me a detailed handover to get the most out of this research. I think that's enough, to be fair. Wow, people come in and they leave fast. It's interesting. It's fun though. It's fun. And it's only going to get better as we continue to do this. I'll structure this as a bounded research brief you can paste into Claude. Also, you can do this with ChatGPT, by the way. You can ask it to ChatGPT on your desktop, which I don't know why I didn't do this on desktop. I should probably do this on desktop. Can I move to desktop from here? Is ChatGPT now has an in-browser feature where you can sign and log into whatever. Oh, it's because I didn't want to log in from there. Anyway, you can sign in and log in on ChatGPT and it will browse things for you, which is very handy. Small-scale cited qualitative research, not automated Reddit scraping. Yes, because it's unauthorized. Your research objective. Is this a full give initial coding framework? Tell it. Why are you telling? Oh, okay, it has given me a master prompt. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna read the prompt. I'm just gonna send it. Ooh, it says it doesn't like that. Is it still writing it? Ooh, it is. It's still writing. What to do? Do not immediately accept its proposed assessment. Check each question against one rule. If this answer changed, could the product's recommendation change? Okay. What I need to do is Just post that in. And I need to find. Need a new window. This is the one that has Claude MCP attached, so it should be able to. This is the 4-star, and it's the best disguised one yet because the brief is genuinely rigorous. Oh, okay, interesting. But Claude, where have you gone? Claude is now roasting ChatGPTs. It's saying pre-registers, disconfirmation, capped sample. That's what makes it dangerous. Nobody will look at this and tell you to stop, including you. Notice what it's a product for. An assessment that tells someone whether to finish, shrink, pause, or abandon a project built by someone with a deployed but unpromoted site. What are you on about? An unshipped AI twin, and you are the target user. That doesn't disqualify the idea, but it means the strongest pull towards building it is that you want to receive it, and that pull is indistinguishable from market signal when you're inside it. The £17 price point is the weak point, not the research. You already have a £150 offer with the same underlying insight, and it needs one buyer to be real. A £17 product needs roughly 400 buyers to make a living wage. Yeah, it's a fair, which means it isn't a product, it's a distribution problem. You don't have distribution yet. I'm sorry, Clinton. I think I might have to go to this service. An assessment that ends in a verdict and a plan is a lead magnet in the wrong close. The plan is the cheap part. The expensive part is someone holding the finish line. The 20 people you messaged this week are a better sample than 30 threads. They have names, they're reachable for follow-up. Ask each of them what they've got unfinished. As part of the ask, that's research and revenue in the same message. I don't want to listen to that because I see you, Claude, but I like what you're saying. So we're gonna make a new chat. And see if it does it. So yes, we're going to just build a quick. I'm just going to basically show you can get Reddit to research for you. No, I can get Claude to do your Reddit research. So are you scraping? It's not using the thing that I asked. Oh, but it is searching on Reddit for me. So this is what I mean by use AI to make you faster and better, because doing this manually will take ages. And I wonder, maybe what I will do is I will put this Reddit prompt. I'll make a little pack. Maybe I'll make a little pack. I'll put this Reddit prompt into a downloadable file for you to download. You can have a look at all these prompts afterwards. I will put it in I'll pin a comment, I think. Pin a comment after the live. So if you want to have that, then I suggest you either save this video, give me a follow or something. I don't know. You'll have to come back to it. Retrieval blocker first. 4 searches across different. You retrieve iCode. My search index is not surfacing Reddit, so I cannot. Yeah, because use the MCP. pretty sure I am signed into Reddit. Yeah, I'm signed into Reddit. I'm signed into Reddit with the Claude. What do you call this? The Claude. Is this the MCP browser plugin thing? I don't know what it's called. Oh, Clinton said that would be awesome. Never thought about using Claude to scrape Reddit for market research. Exactly. So I'll share the prompt for this because I think it's going to be good. But the trick is to make it do it, because right now it's avoiding it. I'm signing into Reddit with the Claude MCP browser thing. Use that. Sleuthing. So if there are new people here, if you are new here, we are using AI to scrape Reddit so that we can do market research for a digital product. Defining targeted. No browser tool in this session. I checked what's actually loaded. Notion. Run it in Claude and Chrome. Paste the original brief in there. Who am I kidding? I'm doing this on browser and I should be doing this on desktop. Ah, that's me. Let's not do that because that was a jump scare. Let's go to desktop. What is this? Okay. We're in co-work. We are using Opus 5 High, and this should hopefully actually work. Search memory. Oh, I swear to God. You know what, right? Claude has this really lovely thing where it'll read my memory and it'll be like, you're stalling or you're avoiding tasks. I'm like, yes, I know. Okay. Is it actually searching the web? That is the question. I can't see it searching the web. We're using the Claude browser feature. Because if you're not, then that is like using Claude in Chrome, that's what it's called. Hitting a wall. Reddit is blocked to the proxy for both my web. You did this yesterday, so I know you can do it. Browser one. Which Chrome browser should I use? Browser one. Let's do deeper reads. I'm hoping this is browser one. No idea where it is right now. Okay, it's there. And it's, yes, there we go. So, oldreddit.com. So this is it. This is, I don't know where you can see, but this is its like mouse. So that's how we know that it is scraping. You gonna do anything, honey? Keeps like reading page. Also, I love that it's like on a quilting. Here we go. Unfinished. Oh, it's like unfinished product. What? Just continue. I feel like whilst Claude looks at Reddit or tries to look at Reddit, because I don't know what the hell it's doing right now, we should do something fun. I want to do something fun. I have some people watching right now. What would you like to see on AI right now? I don't know, generate some images or videos, or I don't know, create a landing page for this digital product. Whatever you want to see, we can do. Is it actually doing anything? Okay, so as you see, it's changed. It's changed where it is right now. Reddit's blocked at my proxy, so I'm reading through your Chrome method works harvesting now. Yes. It's on old Reddit. What is old Reddit? Anyway, I'm going to read what other Claude said, because it said, products core insight is already free content. Exactly, which we highlighted was a bad idea. One newsletter argues explicitly that the way projects get abandoned has a signature, and where you stop, whether at the middle, right before the end, or after showing someone, is itself the diagnostic information. Another sells the abandoned decision directly as 3 specific signs that you should quit a project. Framing is quitting intentionally rather than letting it happen, both free. Yeah, so 17, if you're selling a product, then it has to beat that. Videos, I haven't used Higgsfield, but I've tried unsuccessfully with Magnifique. Okay, let's do some Higgsfield whilst we are waiting, whether this even does anything anyway. I'm loosey-goosey, I'll go with the flow. So I'm gonna Higgsfield in another one, just in case I need to add. Image. Okay, we'll bring this over to this window now. As you can see, I was messing around with some prompts and sharing some different things. So I think maybe, what should we do? Let's do a twin hook. Let's do a twin thing. So I'm going to take a photo of my face, which, oh, so this is my face. going to smile, because what happens if we do some stuff. The reason why I smile is because when you get AI to talk, it doesn't know what your teeth look like. So if you take a photo and get it to talk for you with your mouth closed, then it has to guess what your teeth look like, and it doesn't know that. So send these to my thingy. I'll show you how to clone yourself. Ooh, that's not great. So we've got 2 images here, and okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to open up Firefly boards, because I like to add things to a board. So we're going to create a new board. Add content. I'm going to drag these 2 in. Ooh, Christ. What's happened here? Oh, it's just dragged them. Well, these are the photos. It's just dragged them into that. Why does it keep doing that? I guess I'm going to have to just add content. Okay, open. So we are doing that. We've got 2 photos here. What should we maybe do? A new, I don't know what to do. This is so wild doing this live. I normally have an idea of what I want to do. I want to do a new headshot. So let's just go on. Let me show you how to clone yourself with 1 photo. Warning, your connection is unstable. Whilst we're doing that, I'm just going to double check on Claude, and Claude is still doing things. What is it? Renovated an abandoned house. Unfinished renovation. Ooh. So let's go to Pinterest. And ooh, there we go. We've got a photo that looks like AI already. I won't lie. We are going to open. Oh, jump scare again. Actually, maybe I do keep it. I'm going to close this because this is confusing for 2 people, but we are going to put this back because then we can pick it up. So from here, I would like my GPTs. Where are my GPTs again? I can't even remember. They've changed these things all the time. I'm trying to think, why don't I go on to browser. GPTs. My GPTs, so many GPTs. We are going to go for the visual extractor. This is going to, I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste this. Why is it thinking? It doesn't need to think, does it? Standard. Oh, okay. And we're going to go like that. So this gives us a prompt, but we don't know whether the prompt is good or not. So what we have to do then is copy this prompt. go, and we're going to call this just, I always do so many headshots. Headshots, anyway. So we've got our photos, but we're not going to use our photos yet. We're going to generate image. We're going to copy this in. I'm going to try GPT-2. I'm going to go high. How many credits have I got? I have got 4,000 credits, which are included in Creative Cloud. We're going to do a portrait. And here's the thing. We test this without any reference images to see just what the prompt, the base prompt is doing. Like, is the base prompt good or the base prompt not very good? I'm going to generate that. I'm also going to go here to Higgs field. I'm going to do the exact same thing because I'm going to show you. Oh, wait, no. Higgs field. Okay, so I will use Higgs field in a sec to show you what Sol 2.0 looks like when we move to the next stage. So we've done one for GP2 image. And for funsies, let's do a Nano banana. Let's do a 1K portrait. We generate. So the good thing about Firefly boards is that you can generate a couple of things at the same time. Then you can put them onto a little workspace and you can look at the differences between them. So while that is, oh, see, that was fast. Oh my gosh. So that was what? Nano banana 2. So we place this on the canvas. And we'll also place this original image above it. I swear this is AI. That is AI. I don't know whether I should be using an AI photo to, well, yeah, I guess maybe it's better than using a not AI photo. GPT is still working. We will check out Claude. Claude is working real hard there. Ooh. I swear it's like not working anymore. Oh well. Tabs closed. Oh, it closed it. Collection is done. So it is writing it up. So GPT is still going. Anyway, we're going to go off this prompt and we're going to assume that we like this. So what are we going to do now? I'm going to copy. Do I want to smile like that? Yeah. I'm going to copy this photo as a PNG. We're going to go back to ChatGPT and we're going to say, describe this person facially / identity markers do not include environment or outfit. Let's see what it says. How does AI describe me? A close featuring portrait of a smiling woman with a slightly softly rounded oval face, warm medium brown skin, broad forehead, rude, full cheeks, and a gently tapered jawline. Her most distinctive feature is very dense. Okay, so I'm going to say recreate this prompt. Recreate this prompt with the above person as the subject. And let's see what it does there. No! See, oh, well, I mean, we'll let it do it anyway, but I want the prompt. I don't want the photo. Thank you. But thank you so much. Has this one. Okay, so now we've got this. And sometimes if you can't remember what it was, it shows in the corner who it was. So this is image 2, and this is source. Now we have the prompt. I remember what I was going to do. I have got the prompt. I'm going to go for I'm going to go for Higgs field Sol 2.0. the character is me. Where? Oh, it's general. Character is fear, which we have already loaded up. We'll do a 3x4, we'll do a 2K. I've still got some free generations left. So I'm just going to show you Higgsville Sol, how easy it is with Higgsville Sol if you don't want to do this manual process like I'm doing. Oh, it did the prompt. Okay, I thought it was going to generate the image. Woman sits centered. Yeah, okay, so we now got a description of ourselves. We now go to back here, we change the prompt, and then we use ourselves as the reference image. So this should, and we'll do a Nano Banana 2, and we will do a GPT image 2 high. And let's see on Higgsville Sol. Ooh, terrifying. This is why it's a bit on, because that to me is uncanny valley. That also, how old am I? That is me in 10 years when I've been running my business and made £1 million, but also fabulous, but no, thank you. Which made me realize that this described someone with straight hair or, yeah, a few defined, oh yeah. So hopefully this one produces something a little bit more. Let me, the problem with GPT image 2, Nano Banana 2 has, I didn't realize Nano Banana has cut off the full prompt. So I'm going to redo that. We can put it to medium. But even without the cut off prompt, this, see, and this is what I want to show you. Nano Banana has gone down, so down, because it just looks not good. And the same here, like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I've just generated that again. I'm going to generate it here because this is the new prompt that's described to me. Let's see what happens with this one. But still, I think using a, okay, place this on the camera. That's creepy. I don't know. Do you think that's creepy? I think that's, or is it? If I didn't know that was AI, would I know that was AI? Maybe. I can't tell. I did 2, didn't I? Let me have a look at the other one. Still going. Let's have a look at this. It's generating. But also, while we're here, for funsies, we'll go back to GPTs and we'll go to Pocket TOP. And let's just say we are happy with this, which, I mean, do you know what? I've seen worse. Copy as PNG, ChatGPT. How is it doing on research? Okay, it is done research work. Oh, you think it's good? Okay, cool. Maybe I'm just too critical there. So we are back to our research. It is done 25 threads, 10 subreddits, max 6 from anyone, every claim URL source, blah, blah, blah. Reddit is blocked at my search, but my Chrome root was fine. The 3 findings that matter the most. Your hypothesis has the wrong center of gravity. Interesting. 25 threads, 0 requests for a plan. People ask one of 2 things. May I stop? Or what is this one technical thing? The quilter with a stack of hand-cut squares she no longer wants isn't blocked on permission and got it free from strangers within a day. Stated blockers are unreliable, sometimes empty. A crocheter left a needle case for 6 months with 1 pocket to sew and offered no reason. I don't know why I'm like this. Yeah, same. So the assessment cannot ask, why did you stop? Because you don't really know. Did your last 2 or 3 projects stop at the same point as this one is a more interesting question. So this is how we're improving the product, because from first pass, it's not very good, but when you do the research, it does actually get better. The interventions that actually worked were 3. Lower the finish line, change the method, measure against, so one writer had already tried plotting, pantsing, snowflake, and a year of reduced working hours. None worked. Wagering his gaming PC did. The uncomfortable part, a quarter of the sample shouldn't have finished at all, so stop has to be a first-class output. Nobody in 25 threads paid for anything like this. Free peer permission is abundant and emotionally better. The narrower thing the evidence does support, a written verdict the buyer can point at, plus a resume sheet where the work is, what the last step was, what the next one is, what state would otherwise need rederiving. Willingness to pay is not answerable. So, why creative projects stall? We want a verdict, not a plan. Unreliable. What actually restarted projects was rarely planning. But maybe it is giving people ideas on how to restart. The stronging is also the strongest argument against the product. The moments of highest pain, 8 years lost, 6 months building, were all resolved by free, self-administered moves that the person could name afterwards. The value gap is not knowledge, it is the absence of an external party willing to say stop or hold you to it. A £17 artifact that produces a defensible verdict, finish, shrink, park, stop, with the reasoning written down in a form the buyer can show someone else, plus 1 named physical next action and a resume sheet, is closer to what this evidence supports than the plan is. That is a permission and decision product, not a project management product. Interesting. Research table, 1 entry per thread. Okay, this is just counted by thread. Categories merged or rejected. Scope and capability were merged. Evidence for and against willingness to pay. The problem is real, recurring, cross-format, and expensive in time. The specific product, a diagnostic that outputs a scope plan, part the evidence does not support. The part does support is narrower and stranger. An outside party willing to write down a defensible verdict, including stop, that the buyer can point at. Whether anyone pays £17 for in a PDF is unclear. I'm trying to think what to do with that information. I think that means that what it has initially told me to sell, most people can get for free. So maybe a good lead magnet, so a free thing, is the free version of this that helps people do that. But to make money fast, which means that I think we would need to go back and test the other things it needed to make money rather than wasting time on this. So I think, and let's just quickly go back. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I'm just doing this. Did it do it again? Ooh. See, I think Soul, let's copy this and add this to the pile. Did it? Yeah. So this is ChatGPT image, where there was another one as well. So what I do now usually is I will bring this together and make a collection. And I'll do that into a mosaic. Although I think I prefer this one as the this is just to like make it easy to refer to at a later date. What's happened here? I'm going to put this here and make it like that. We'll put this here. Let me zoom out. So we've got our tests, we've got our reference images, we've got the selection. Now, actually, I really like that. I really like that. I mean, it's probably because it's made my hair like nice and big and thick. But I think, I don't know, I feel like my head's a little bit big here. I don't know about you, but I think what I like to do then is bring this photo next to it and just say, does this look like me? And I think it does. I think the verdict is that does look like me. I think that maybe looks like me slightly less. No. Now this does look like a version of me. It does look like a version of me, but I think this one looks the most like me. So we've done here. I'm going to get it to give me a 9. I'm going to just put A. I don't care. Just so people know, this is Pocket DOP. It gives you angles and other things so you can create more images. I use it with everything just to mix things up. And yeah, this is long. I hope that's okay. You done? Oh my gosh, extensive. Let's see this if it even fits in. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to click edit with prompt. I'm going to take away that one. Or am I? I'm gonna maybe, ooh, 5,000. That's too long, ChatGPT. No, wrong ChatGPT. Let's do under 5,000 characters, please. Bam. Nice and short. We're going to go here. Again. We'll do high this time. And for this one, we just need this photo because we are also to note, you want to keep the aspect ratio the same as the photo so that it generates something that is in line. We'll do GPT image 2. Now, Nano Banana for editing is quite good. So let's try Nano Banana again. Although this is under, now we need to do under 18,000 for 1,800. Not under 1,800 characters. You lied. Just say it again. Has it changed anything? There we go. We shall do that. And then we're going to get the 9 grid of different angles. And see, for this one, I will probably, maybe, let's have a look at, I was quite lazy on this one. I didn't actually check what it suggested. But tight head and shoulders, medium close-up, I say, can you give me a 9 grid with different poses and angles to simulate a photo shoot? And I'm going to say no close-ups or extreme wides. All headshot style framing. Oh, I've never done this before. This is actually fun. Yes, love that GPT. Yes, thank you. And also, if anyone's watching this and you like what you see, then you can buy that one. Is on resources for Houston Hamilton /resources Pocket DOP. If you want the first one, I might put it up for sale. I don't know. It's a cheeky one, I think. So I don't know. I feel like I would put that up for a bit more money because it is a doozy. But if you want it, let me know and I'll do it. So what was I doing again? We got some 9 grids. Oh, and we did this one as well. I'll just do this because I don't like wasting time. Which one? I really did not need to do. That's 20 credits. So we're going to do Nano Banana because I don't want to waste credits on a 9 grid. I swear, under 1,800 characters. This is the problem with using different models. ChatGPT image has a higher character limit than thingy. So characters, but it's really not that hard. I might bake this into the thing at some point, but it's not always necessary. And with GPT-2, I do like to have the full range. But while that is, because this is quite cool, we shall place on the canvas. And bam. So these are the two different models. GPT, and this is we'll have a look at the yeah, I'll sell it. I will sell it. I will add it and sell it. I'll package it and sell it. What was I going to say? I didn't add my face to it. So for instance, this is not what my nose looks like. But what I can do, if for instance, I did want this photo just for reference, I would take another photo of myself in that position, get that position, and then do that. That to me gets the most accurate thing. Or you can do all this in advance and take loads of photos of you in different angles, and then you can use them. But I like these. So let's blow up a couple of these. Oh, is this this is the old one, actually. This is the new one. Did I do this? This is Nano Banana. I want ChatGPT. And I'm going to use the original one. GPT, we'll go to, you don't need to go high, Fia. What are you doing? You're just wasting credits there. 5 credits. We'll keep it low. I'm so used to having more credits, so I just burn through them. So we are going to do new contact sheet of the different angles. But that's the thing I like about Pocket EIP is like I wanted to change direction. I asked, and it's going to give me new things because I spent a lot of time making that. So that's why I absolutely love that one. And honestly, the angles feature on Higgsfield just isn't as good, if I do say so myself. So while we're waiting, let's blow up one of these photos. Copy, and then I'm going to show you how to copy it as PNG. So, no, we don't even need to do, ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay. This looks like a photo shoot. I mean, some of these, you don't know. I'm gassed. Now, I'm a bit boss-eyed in this one. So it isn't great. I also think this is not the intention, by the way, but I feel like what you could do for this looks like a camera roll. If you wanted to do a cute camera roll style thing, then, okay, let me show you how I would do that now. I would say, I'm obsessed with this photo, you know. I would say for this, I'm going to need some more photos of my face. I have in another board that up. I have another photo in my other board because then I can show how to do. Although it would be good to be in the same situ with the same hair. If I change hair, it's not going to be it's okay. Let's do it. Let's do some more photos. So we're going to need a photo like that. I'm not looking at the camera. I'll show you in a bit. A photo like that. A photo like that. And a photo looking down, I think, like that. I don't know. I'm not very good at posing. That's why I'm using it. My eyes aren't looking at the camera because I blinked. Let's do that. Let's send these very bootleg photos. Oh, I've accidentally made a sticker. Send that to my thing. Can we drag those in? The most random, I hope it, I mean, maybe I should have paid a bit more effort to the poses are any good. But what we'll do is we'll bring this all together into a collection, and we'll call this, well, it's just collection 1, but we're just going to call this reference photos. Reference photos. What are we doing again? Oh yeah. So let's try this prompt again. So we'll load it. So when you click load, it loads your prompt. And then I'm going to add the contact sheet. Ooh. Now this used to, oh. Select an image or artboard. It doesn't like that. You used to be able to, you should be able to select an artboard. Either way, we don't need a front-facing one, but we do need a side. We're going to do some, just add these individually. Like that. I feel like I need to add a note. Oh, wait. Who am I kidding? Oh, yeah, that's what I was doing. I was doing the camera reel. So let's test this quickly. I say use photos 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 to 5 as identity marker. Is 2 to 5 as identity marker only. Yeah, let's see what happens with that one. We can always amend it. Because once we get that, I want to now, I could use my own phone, but I'm going to say camera roll. Camera roll. Oh, a camera roll template. So we'll go for favorites. Yeah. I think, why would you, oh, because it's favorites, so you would have it all. I'm going to copy image, and I'm going to, what would I do to, so this is what I mean by doing this live, to make this create a, do you know what? I'm just going to ask it. Copy image. I would like to create a camera roll photo using the headshots, using headshots. say, can you create a prompt? That word, fill in this template. See what that does. I've never done this before, so I don't know. Did I think I pressed generate. But for reference, once we're at this point, after it's done this, template diagnosis, "15 believable adjacent takes." I would like let's do A and C. Wonder whether it'll do both. Okay. Ooh, something went wrong. Yeah, I don't think it liked me asking for, because I think this is the same one, because technically it doesn't like that. So I'm just going to try this again, but without adding the thingies, and see whether this works. I'm also going to escape. I'm going to take this off and take this off. Take off a few just so it doesn't get so confused. Oh, I keep clicking the wrong thing. Right. Let's give it a go. I don't know whether this is how I would do it, but we generate some things. But further on from this, when we have something like this and upscale this, we'll go copy as, and I will say, give me an upscale prompt for photo 5. I've copied that in. Let's see what is done. I mean, oh, I didn't I didn't give a reference. So it has generally just made it up, which is fair enough. Copy. No, I think I need to put live. Okay, so this is a different thing. So I'm going to have to put, ooh, it's only got portrait. We will do portrait medium. But we will also do Nano Banana 2. And because Nano Banana 2 can do vertical, so we'll do vertical, which should be your phone size. We'll go from there. Well, this has been really fun. Thank you for joining me, Clinton, and anyone else who popped in, and anyone else watching this lecture. I will think about how I can make this better, but I'm just going to keep doing it until we. But oh, something went wrong. It didn't like someone didn't like something, and I don't know who, but we got one. And this, see, this is the same face. So will this work? Was this was Nano Banana. This was ChatGPT. I can't see anything. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, see, this we can't compare Nano Banana and ChatGPT. It's not quite kept the likeness. But this is it. This looks like yeah, you could post this. This is sick. What I wanted to show you also before we finish, and I'm probably going to chop this into a video as well because I feel like this has been fun and interesting for people. Well, I can't tell you what's interesting, but I'm glad you enjoyed it, Clinton. Direct photos. So we're going to copy this one. We're going to go back to headshots. We are going to find the photo that we just. We're going to keep it at ChatGPT too, because I just prefer it anyway for everything right now. Right now, but things change. We're going to go whack it on a high. I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to do portrait, and then I'm going to close this. I'm going to use this, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click it, and I'm going to just crop it. So it knows any confusion, it knows that this is the one it's meant to be upscaling. Yeah, I'm hoping it keeps it, what's it called? Just to be sure. Let's see whether it makes a difference if I the reference image that it wanted it originally. Yeah. Gosh. Here we go. And that is that. We'll close that for a second. But as you can see, this is the ChatGPT. As you can see, you've got here different things. I don't know why I would ever want a random photo of some hands, but you can do a lot with that. And that is that. So yeah, funsies. So on my list to do, and I will come back for the next episode, I am going to do what it told me originally. And I've established that I don't think that this digital product idea is something anyone would pay for, which is also, in my mind, the problem with AI digital product ideas. They're not really founded on real life sometimes. But I think I will go back to, is it this one? I'm creating a digital product. No. Skill versus hobbies. Yeah, I'm going to go back to this one. I'm going to set up in the next session, in the next episode, I'm going to update my website. I'm going to show you how I update my website using Claude code, pushing it to Git. We are going to update the services section. I know it told me I'm not allowed to do that, and that's a waste of time, but I'm going to do it anyway because that's who I am. But I'm going to update the services section and add something, and then I'm going to start doing outreach and finding people who want to finish things and want help creating systems or whatever the service that I am building to help people so that we can make money online. It's not as fast as we think it is from online, but it is. So here is one of them. From first glance, I'm kind of terrified. This woman terrifies me. This woman terrifies me, but is that not my hair? I'm gassed. And well, why don't you should just, I'm going to copy this and see if I can put this next to it so we can compare faces. So we're going to just do a quick reference image. I'm going to collate all these ones into a mosaic, and these ones I'm just going to arrange in columns. Is that? No, we'll arrange in rows. No, neither. I'm going to do another mosaic there, because then I can just put reference photos here. You put these there, put collection one there. Oh, I might organize this a little bit. And so you have kind of the pipeline. We got another one here, and we've got another one. Space on canvas. We shall compare. So we can zoom right in. So just for reference, these are both ChatGPT image, but the difference, and you can compare the difference, which is what I like about Firefly boards, is this is just the screenshot of the 9 grid. And this one, if I load the prompt, is the screenshot and the original photo, which depending on, if you've got detail that you need or like or whatever. For instance, if you're doing this on a photo shoot that you already have, like a real photo shoot, which is something I do. If I've got old headshots, I want to create new ones, I might just do that off an old photo shoot. So yeah, just to confirm, so I know, yeah. So this one is just from the 9 grid. This one is from the original photo. I actually prefer the 9 grid one. And let's just put these in the middle so we can see what they look like. Yeah, this is a photo of me. This is a headshot, and this is a headshot. I feel like there's a little bit more mischievousness in her face. Yeah, that's it. Maybe I should buy a white blazer. So yeah, that is how you create business headshots with AI and Firefly boards. I hope you had a good day. I've had a good day. I'm gonna go get some lunch because I'm starving and I need a wee. But come back next time and we'll carry on with how to make money online with AI, and we will build some stuff. If you liked this, leave a like or a comment. Follow me. I don't know whether I'm meant to still say that. I'm so old school with YouTube. And if you have any requests on things you want me to test out, then let me know. Goodbye. How do I end a live end stream?